Hi there, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Mike, and I'm excited to share another Divi tutorial with you. My goal here is to make learning Divi as straightforward as possible. Today we are going to see how to embed a Google map onto your Divi website. So grab your favorite beverage and let's jump in. Okay, so Divi actually has, so we have a contact, let's start here. We have a contact us page over here. And so we would like to put in a map maybe on the side here so that people can actually locate us quite easily by accessing the map. Now, Divi actually offers us the module in order for us to do this, which makes it quite simple. So if I go and I click on the add module or insert module and I scroll down, you'll see that they have this map feature. But when you click on the map feature, it'll say it can't load it. Why? Because we need to add in API key. Now, where do we get the API key? We need to create we go to the Google and change or get the API key from there. Now, there are quite a number of people that are a bit skeptic about using this because, you're never sure when you're going to be charged for anything, since Google now asks for a credit card for you to do this. They say there's probably not going to be any charges, but you never know, right? So if you are one of these people, then I have some good news for you, is that we don't need to make use of this module. All right, so we can just close that and let's delete that module. Instead, we're going to do a little bit of a workaround and see if we can come up with something that's just as good. All right, so what we do is we go to Google and then we go to Google Maps. And in Google Maps, you type in your address. So for argument's sake here, I'm going to use the Sports Hub over here. And that's going to be my address that I want to direct people to. So if I go on the side over here and I click share, it then gives me an option either to send a link or to embed a map. So if I click embed a map and then I say copy HTML. All right, so now I have that HTML. What can I do with that? Let's jump back into our Divi site. And I want to add a new module. Now I go and I look for the code module. Open that up. And then all I do is I paste in that code. And there we have it. There we have a map. Simple as that. All right. So maybe you don't like the look and feel of things. Maybe you want it to be stretching the entire part of the column instead of just the square. So if we look in the code, they actually tell you, here, the width is 600 and the height is 450. So that means that no matter what screen the people are viewing it on, it'll always be stuck to these measurements. All right. So what we can do is we can just select inside here and we just say 100%. Okay. So you didn't see much happen there because that was pretty much the right size already. But if you look now at the row, you'll see that this stretches all the way. So if I now go and I say, okay, I have this, I go design and I go sizing and I say maximum width, I want to be bigger. Notice it can get bigger. It'll continue to stretch as far as the row is stretching. Whereas before, it'll only go as far as what was put in, and that was the 600 pixels. Okay, so that's a very simple little change that we can do. Now, if we go back here, you can have that there 100%. Now, you still have access to all the other Divi features or settings if you want to change it up even more. Perhaps you want to make the border, say 20 pixels all around. You can make it nice and round. You can give it a shadow if you want to give it a shadow, or however you want to change this up. With regards to the styling is up to you. So it gives you that whole versatility, but without needing the API. All right. So that's the easier or the alternative that you have to using the map module, where you can easily still insert or embed a Google map onto your Divi website. I hope this tutorial will be useful for you. And if it has, or if you find it interesting, please do hit that like button to let me know. I am planning to post more Divi tutorials as I learn more about Divi, so please do hit that subscribe button to ensure that you'll not lose out. Your feedback is valuable, so please do leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions for future videos. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.